The key to a healthy, stable, planted aquarium is all about the substrate. Substrate is the medium in your aquarium that could be gravel, dirt, or sand, and today I'm going to give you 3 different substrate systems that have worked really well for me that you can use in your next planted tank. Alright, the first substrate we're going to have today is just straight up aqua soil. You really can't go wrong. It works really well, grows the plants beautifully, and in my opinion, it looks really nice too. If you get the fine-grained aqua soil, it looks a lot more like dirt, and in my opinion, looks more natural. Now, a big downside to aqua soil is the price. It costs a lot, especially if you're going to have only aqua soil in your tank. If your tank is bigger than 45 centimeters or 18 inches, then it is going to be very expensive to have aqua soil only because you're going to need a really thick substrate too. This way it'll be easier for planting. Also, people say aqua soil only lasts around 6 to 12 months and then it's basically useless and you have to replace it. Well, that is absolutely wrong. Here is proof. This tank right here looks great, right? Amazing plant growth, all of that. All from the substrate system. Well, look here, we have aqua soil as the main substrate. That is all we have in here. And I've had this exact same aqua soil for 5 years now. 5 years, and look at this growth. It goes to show you what you can do with aqua soil, and yeah, it does work as a good long-term substrate. It does go a bit mushy, it does break down and turn into a bit of a dirt. It does look really natural, and the plants still love it, so yeah. I haven't added any nutrients, not even root tabs, nothing. It's all from the fish at this point, and they're also still getting some from the substrate somehow, which is unbelievable. Alright, next substrate combination, and it's another really simple one. Coarse sand or gravel with root tabs. If you do want sand, then I highly recommend you go coarse, because that really fine sand that you can get, like the play sand and stuff from the local hardware store, while it does look really nice and kind of natural and it feels good in your hand, it makes life really hard for your plants. Because of the really fine grains, the roots find it impossible to grow their roots through the little cracks between the grains. A lot of plants will struggle, so that's why I recommend coarse sand. And the thing with root tabs is that they do last like up to 6-8 months really well, and they're really affordable and cheap, I reckon. But yeah, this tank has the root tabs with the sand in it. I recommend putting a bit of sand in first, and then the root tabs, and add a bit more than what the packet says, regardless of the brand you use, and then cap it with at least 2 or 3 centimeters of sand or gravel. In here, I don't really have root tabs in the gravel because I've got aqua soil over in there. But yeah, still the Liliopsis is growing in that gravel really well, so that's funny, but yeah, you can't go wrong. It's a really cheap substrate system. You get like a couple kilos of the sand or gravel for 10 bucks, and then the root tabs cost another 15 or something. That's 25 all up for the substrate. So that's pretty affordable. Right, substrate system number 3 is the Wallstaz style. So dirted tank, basically. What I mean is you have a small amount of aqua soil or organic potting mix, like just plain up dirt that you can get $10 for 5 kilos, which is pretty good. And you get some of that, use that as a nutrient layer for the plants, and then you cap that with sand or gravel or whatever you want. This is a really cheap system, and it means you can have the benefits of aqua soil and only get like a small portion of what you'd really need if you wanted an aqua soil only tank. So if you do have a bigger tank, this is a really great idea. Also recommend if you're doing that, you may as well add some root tabs as well. That just helps boost the nutrient levels, but when you cap it with sand or gravel, it also holds those nutrients down and it stops it from reaching the water column. So when you have aqua soil straight up, it can be bad because all the ammonias and nitrates can leak into the water column. That can cause algae outbreaks. That's why it's really good to cap it. And yeah, when it's capped, the nutrients are only being used by the roots of the plants. There is a much lower risk at getting algae, so this is probably the best one on the list. So next time you make a planted tank, I highly suggest you use this one. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. But yeah, with that said, have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.